Okay, hi guys, and welcome back. If you are new to my channel, welcome. So this reading is just going to be general, okay? We'll just pull some cards and see what comes out. So only take what resonates. If it doesn't apply, just let it fly. Trigger warning in advance. I'm a light being who works in the shadow realm, so a lot of low vibrational energy comes up in my readings, so just protect yourself as necessary. Okay, so with that being said, I'll go ahead and dive in. I'll start with the Brazilian Tarot deck for now. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe and staying healthy. So we have the Empress coming out upright. Three of Wands in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. And six, which I will double check here in a second. Upright. I should memorize the like the majors. I tell myself I'm going to do it, but I just never get around to it. Six. That is six, right? Yeah. Hold on, sorry, I have to find it. I was like, what? That is not the Lovers. It is the Lovers? I guess it is. Interesting. The Lovers. I'm I'm so confused because how can this be the Lovers card and there's literally only one person on there? Okay, Brazilian. Alright, anyways, yeah, so can you guys see that? So, okay, interesting. I'm so thrown off by that. Apologies, okay? Okay, the Lovers. So, with the Lovers being over our energy, the Lovers is about, it could mean a couple of things. It could signify like a divine union, two counterparts, masculine and feminine. Here with the Empress coming out as the first card, I would say this may be pertaining to the feminine counterpart. The Empress is queen of all queens. She embodies all queens. I'm saying she, but gender doesn't matter. It could be masculine that is in that embodies feminine energy as well. The Lovers can also represent a choice between the two lovers or multiple lovers. It can also be like a choice to love, to be in loving energy. A lot with the moon and the stars here. So I would say maybe for some of you guys, if it, however it resonates, I could be speaking to you, the viewer, or this could apply to another external energy. An energy may feel like they have an Empress as a choice, as a lover, or they would like an Empress to choose them to be their lover. Or it's an Empress energy that has to make a choice between lovers, or a choice to be in love or to access love. With the moon here, I would say for whichever scenario applies, I feel like Spirit is saying intuition is really important. So follow your intuition. Maybe spend time under the moon if that resonates for you. Maybe go outside, get fresh air, the night air. Some of you guys may like astrology or astronomy. Some of you guys may like stargazing as well. Some of you guys, the weather may be overcast. Maybe a lot of rain. And cloudy weather. Some of you guys on your spirit team, I'm getting, I don't know, this is kind of random, but some of you guys may work with specific deities or gods or goddesses that work well under overcast weather, or maybe you commune with them during those times, or under the night sky, under the stars. Or I heard I'm not super familiar with these deities, so apologies if I pronounce it incorrectly. Oshun, or I'm even getting Poseidon, just because of I'm getting like water, rain, um, or even lightning and thunder with Zeus as well. I'm also getting this arrow. I'm being drawn to this. Kind of looks like an arrow being pointed to the sky. I want to say, what's okay, maybe Apollo, but I'm also getting another Greek god that starts with the A. The one with the wings on their feet. I forget the name. I'll have to look it up, and if I remember, then maybe I could like plug it. But anyways, I feel like all that's relevant. I'm also getting palm trees as well. Some of you guys may live in Florida, or you may be vacationing there, visiting there. Hawaii, I'm also getting with the waves and this kind of looks like a little tiny island back here. So with the Three of Wands in reverse, Three of Wands upright is about like forward movement, like as far as expansion, waiting for your ships to come in. Um, yeah, waiting for some blessings, or just looking towards the future, hoping for the best. With in reverse though, I would say there's like a lack of foresight. Some of you guys may feel like there is no future, or you can't see beyond what's like straight ahead of you. Some of you guys have been praying a lot, or yeah, or I feel like Spirit is saying if that's the case, then feel free to pray to your spirit team if you're religious, or commune with your spirit team. You know, if you're spiritual, or yeah, if you feel lost and like you're not sure which way to go, which direction to go, or how to move forward or see what's coming in ahead of you. Some of you guys may feel like that's pertaining to an Empress energy. You may feel like there's no forward movement, there's no future with an Empress energy. Could be this Empress energy that is currently feeling a little bit stuck. Maybe for whatever reason is unable to see what's coming ahead. Maybe because of specific choices needing to be made, or specific choices or options, or um, yeah, pertaining to I usually read the lovers as like more romantic. I guess technically it could be like platonic, but I'm reading it as more of a romantic energy, just because with the Empress coming out, there's usually there's like a vacancy, meaning that the Emperor should be ideally somewhere out here, or at least in this Empress's energetic field, because they're basically two of one. So I just read the Emperor and Empress is usually their counterparts, meaning romantically. Yeah, okay. But yeah, it could be this Empress who feels they're unable to see into the future because, again, they're needing to make a choice, or because certain options haven't been made clear. This could be in relation to this Empress's Emperor, or it could be separate. Nine of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords upright is anxiety, worries, fear, stress, unable to sleep, just like mental, like a little bit of like heavy anxiety or anguish a little bit. Nine of Swords in reverse, I can read it two ways. Usually I read it either like extreme worry, extreme fear, paranoia, or I can read it as if to say that is dissipating. There's no need to worry. There's no need to stress. So I would need to clarify a little bit. There's I'm being drawn to this white flower. I'm not entirely sure what kind of flower it is. I want to say the energy off of it that I'm getting out is like peace, tranquility. So, and then I'm being drawn to the green grass as well. So I'm getting. Again, I would clarify just to verify, but I would say this is more of there's no need to worry, there's no need to stress, just because of the flower here. Also with the green, and I would say this was pertaining to the heart chakra. So maybe for you, for her resonates for, or again, it could be an Empress energy that Spirit is saying there's no need to worry or stress in your heart, or in their heart. Especially if it's pertaining to a particular level or a particular choice. One's intuition will show you, or show them which direction to go, or how to choose, and essentially follow their heart, or follow your heart. And then things will get clearer. I also feel like Spirit is saying if an energy is unable to see into the future, or able to guess, able to hypothesize, or able to try to maybe control or anticipate certain energy with the Three of Wands in reverse, I feel like Spirit is saying that's for a reason. It's being covered, it's being hidden for a reason. I'm not entirely sure what that reason is for, but it's most likely for, for a higher purpose. Some of you guys may also be, I'm seeing this as a tombstone, even though I'm not entirely sure that this is what this is supposed to be. Some of you guys may be visiting the cemetery or tombstones as well, maybe to visit a passed on loved one as well. That may resonate. Bringing flowers or something. Let's clarify. I'll clarify with the Lovers. What's this? Empress, please and thank you. Sorry if you guys can hear him munching away. He's like, no, because it's too loud. Okay, buddy? Okay, sorry, y'all. Okay. Okay, so Eight of Swords in reverse came out. No. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'll just put this because it's going to distract me otherwise. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Thank you. Okay, so what did I say? Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay. Clarifying the Empress. So Eight of Swords upright is like anxiety, being stuck in one's head, like being in a mental prison or something. So I guess this is confirming with the Nine of Swords that there is no need to worry, or an Empress is needing to not be stuck in their head, I guess. Or again, it could pertain to an external energy. Spirit is saying that if you're stuck in your head, overthinking, over-processing, trying to overanalyze, to try to, again, gauge and guess what will happen in the future. Spirit is saying maybe take a step back. There's no need to overthink and be super stressed out. Eight of Swords can also represent like spiritual jail or 3D jail, depending on surrounding cards. I would say this would most likely pertain to spiritual jail if that's applicable. So for some of you guys, may feel like you yourself, you could currently be in spiritual jail, or an energy may feel that way in relation to an Empress. Maybe just like meaning they only feel stuck. They only feel like mentally imprisoned when they think about an Empress energy. Some of you guys may feel like, or an energy may feel that way because they may feel the public or external energies maybe attacking them or judging them, or swords is communication, so they may feel like external energies are maybe saying negative things about them in relation to an Empress, just because I'm looking at the sorry, can you see the faces on the guards? And then the person that's on the horse with the blonde hair, their expression is kind of shocked. So, I'm not sure. You have to take what resonates, but you may feel, you may feel like verbally, I guess, attacked, or even if energies aren't verbally saying things, you may feel it in the energy. You may feel the energy is off, maybe because certain actions were taken or certain things were said in relation to an Empress energy. Some of you guys, this is super specific. Some of you guys may actually fear 3D jail, again, in relation to an Empress energy. Some of you guys may feel like, depending on a choice that this Empress makes, it may lead to 3D jail or spiritual jail. Maybe an energy is wanting an Empress to make a particular choice to keep them out of 3D jail or keep them out of spiritual jail with the Eight of Swords in reverse. And they may feel like this Empress has the capability or the authority to determine an energy's future, a future that may not necessarily look bright with the Three of Wands in reverse. But an energy an energy may still, try not to. They may tell themselves to not worry. They're most likely overthinking with the Eight of Swords. Ace of Wands in reverse. So an energy feels like they don't have a new beginning. Ace of Wands is like an idea, a spark, a passion, inspiration, a new beginning. But within reverse, energy may feel like they no longer have that choice, that option with an Empress energy. It's not in their future. I wanna clarify this Nine of Swords though, because it can be like they are telling themselves not to worry, or when I'm reading it with the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse. One, I'm getting actually two things. Ace of Wands in reverse and Three of Wands in reverse. I'm reading 3 + 1 is 4. 4 of Wands in reverse is like no foundation, no family. 4 of Wands can also represent like a high level union, soulmate, twin flame type of energy, which kind of solidifies the whole Emperor and Empress type of energy. Emperors and Empresses, they don't always have to be, but they can sometimes be viewed as twin flames. I'm hesitant to talk about yeah, I'm hesitant to talk about the twin flame dynamic, just because it's very complex, and there are different types of unions, different types of twins, and I just feel like everyone's situation is different, and so I don't consider myself to be an expert on that subject, so I stay clear away from it personally, because I just from my own personal journey, I've let's just say I still have more to learn about my own journey. So I kind of let other energies, make their own discernment off of it. I think that's honestly the best way. Everyone should just consult with their own spirit team and follow their own intuition and follow the signs that they're giving whenever they're trying to discern, who's a soulmate and what type, if they're a twin and what type, just because it can get really really messy, and honestly it's highly confusing to even determine that on one's own by yourself, you know what I mean. You can think an energy is one thing, but they're actually another. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, but yeah, you get my gist. So anyways, 4 wands in reverse. So an energy may feel that they, like a foundation, a union, a soulmate, however you want to look at it, is no longer with the 3 and the 1. 4 wands, that's over. Maybe because a counterpart and Emperor energy is missing. Maybe because a choice is being made or has not been made. But then I can also read it as 3 of wands in reverse, meaning that an energy, I think I already said this, feels that there is no beginning with an Empress energy. I could read it as, once upon a time they were stuck in their head about it, but they are accepting it, and, they're coming out of overthinking and over anxiety with the 8 of swords in reverse, and they're no longer stressed and worried about it with the 9 of swords in reverse. But then I can also read it as an energy maybe actually really, really paranoid that this final decision with the Lovers is that there will not be a new beginning, if that makes sense. I'm trying to explain it as best as I can. The energy feels really entwined. It could be also that the Empress energy, or an Empress energy, is making a choice, a decision to not have a new beginning, because they no longer want to be stuck in their head about something or someone. They no longer want to have to overanalyze, constantly overthink situations and stress. Maybe this Empress energy feels like there is no future, or no. There's nothing incoming, or nothing positive that can be gained from a certain situation. And Empress energy may feel like they don't want to have to stress, they don't want to have sleepless nights and worry and anxiety about, again, a certain situation. And so this is why the Ace of Wands is in reverse as well. You have to take what resonates. Let's see, let's clarify the Three of Wands in reverse. Please let me keep here. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. 9 may be significant. Some of you guys may be saying 999. Excuse me. 9 is the number of it can signify like almost the closing end of a cycle, nearing the end of a situation. So 9 of Pentacles in reverse, it can talk about like codependency. It can also talk about like no longer being, because 9 of Pentacles upright is being single, self-sufficient and independent, but within reverse energy may no longer be single, or they may be dependent on another energy, another external energy. It could be seen as like this Empress energy may not see a future, or may feel like they're it could pertain to manifestation shifts coming in, or just like forward expansion. They may feel like this is blocked off or not coming in because of some type of codependency. It could be this Empress energy may feel like dependent on the decision that they make, or a particular decision would lead them to not have forward movement and would lead them to be in codependent energy if they chose to be with a certain energy, or if they chose to be in a certain energy. I could also read it as an external energy may feel codependent upon an Empress energy, may feel codependent upon this Empress's energy. The Empress energy in and of itself is very like abundant, is fruitful, it's high vibrational, it's can be addictive, very warm, inviting, healing, nurturing, and so for external energies, they obviously, most energies, both light and dark, they gravitate towards this energy. So other energies may feel that they have become codependent on an Empress's energy, or they fear it, maybe with the 9 of Swords. And this is maybe affecting a choice that an energy needs to make. Maybe the Empresses, it may be affecting an Empress's choice, or it could be affecting an external energy's choice about an Empress. Let's see. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is like multiple options. Can signify illusions, dreams as well. So this is kind of confirming that, and again, take what resonates. It could be an external energy that has an Empress as a choice as a lover, or I guess it doesn't have to be platonic. Okay, so it could be platonic. I was gonna say romantic. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be platonic. So for some of you guys, select few, it could be an external energy views this Empress as a platonic choice. But again, maybe they feel like this Empress doesn't view them as a choice. They feel like this Empress doesn't see a future with them, because they feel like the Empress views them as codependent with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I could also read it as other energies may want to be viewed as a choice by the Empress energy, because they actually don't want to cause the Empress to be stuck in their head. They want to maybe bring peace of mind. They don't want to cause this Empress anxiety, stress, and worry. and they don't want to be. I think I just said this. They don't want to be seen as codependent and clingy, I guess, and they don't want to not be in this Empress's future. So they're wanting to be a choice. I could also read it as an energy may be everything that I just said, but it's an illusion. So they may want this Empress energy to view them as like not codependent. They want the Empress to see them as not stressful, to not, bring mental constriction, and to bring in positive energy in the future. They want the Empress to view them as a good and positive choice with the Lovers, even though that they know that that's all an illusion. They just want to present themselves well. Let's see. I didn't mention signs. So Empress energy is Taurus and Libra energy, and then Lovers is Gemini energy, so that may resonate. Spirit, what's this? Let's clarify the Nine of Swords in reverse. Spirit, what's this? What's this? Nine of Swords in reverse? Some of you guys, I'm just looking at the Children and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys, this is kind of specific. You may feel that an Empress energy feels like a specific choice that they have, or an option, I guess. You or an external energy may feel like they're not going to be viewed as an option, or not seen as a good futuristic option, or maybe viewed as an energy that's not good to build a future with, because children may be involved, and energy may feel that way. And energy may feel that way also because they may have been or currently involved with the system with the Eight of Swords. Some of you guys, this is specific as well. Some of you guys may actually just be leaving the system. Maybe you were incarcerated, bond, I guess, bail bond. I don't know how that actually works. Hearing bail bond. Some of you guys may have just been released as well. And you may feel like that's affecting an Empress's choice. Some of you guys may also have recently dealt with a death. A death in the family, or a friend, relative, someone in the community as well. That you're just now overcoming with the Nine of Swords in reverse. Maybe you're finally able to get peace of mind. It no longer stresses you. You're no longer kept up at night. Maybe dealing with sadness and grief with the Nine of Swords in reverse, and you're no longer stuck in your head about it. You're no longer overthinking. You no longer thoughts no longer just like come into your mind at random times anymore. Okay. Five of Cups. Okay, Five of Cups is clarifying the Nine of Swords in reverse. I can't really show this card, but I'll try to. Five of Cups is like regret, sadness, disappointment. So some of you guys, you may feel this type of energy, regret, sadness, and disappointment, grief, that I mentioned. Again, it could be in relation to a death, or it could also be in relation to just because there's three energies, two feminines and a masculine. You can take what resonates. It could be two masculines and a feminine, however it resonates, or it doesn't matter. But two energies, and then a third. One of the energies out of the three was most likely an Empress energy that an external energy feels regret over, maybe for a third party situation. This is why they foresee no future. It could also read that an external or one of the energies in the third party feels like an Empress energy sees no future, because either one or both of the other energies that were in the third party are codependent, and bring stress and anxiety and overthinking. This is why a choice has been made to not build a future. And one or both energies are aware of this, and this is why regret and sadness is involved. It could be a third party situation. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could also apply platonically as well. So it could be a friend group as well that feels this. Feels sadness and regret over decision, a decision or multiple decisions that an Empress energy has made. Any decisions I would say that an Empress has made has been to avoid codependency, has been to build a better future, because the future that they saw in their immediate future wasn't bright, I guess. It brought a lot of anxiety, which they wanted to overcome with the Nine of Swords in reverse, and it brought a lot of mental anguish with the Eight of Swords in reverse. Lots of swords, lots of communication. Okay, so I'll just put this here. I can't really show this one. Let's see. Four cups. Okay, lots of cups too. Actually, it's a pretty decent amount. Decent amount of cups and swords, I would say. Okay, so four cups in reverse. So four cups upright is like boredom, rejection. Um, some of you guys, this is specific. I'm just looking at this depiction. Some of you guys, maybe of Asian descent. I'm getting Japanese and Korean as specifically. But within reverse, yeah, an energy, an external energy may want to avoid rejection by an Empress energy. They may have tried to avoid rejection based off of a particular choice that they made. Maybe an external energy made a decision because they were trying to avoid being rejected with the Four Cups in reverse. If that makes sense. They made a particular decision regarding a third energy. Whatever that decision may have been. They may have also made that decision not only to avoid being rejected, either in general or being rejected by the Empress, or being rejected by a third party, but also because of codependency. This is all very I don't know. It's not. I don't want to say drama filled, but it's just very I don't know how to call it. Like soap opera-y, maybe soap opera-y, soap opera like. Okay. In energy, I'm looking at this red dress as well. And energy may feel ungrounded because they feel well, I would say they feel rejected, but the Four Cups is in reverse, so maybe they feel like a decision that they will make regarding an Empress energy. They're actually confident. Okay, I'm getting two things. One, in specific energy may actually be pretty confident that they will not be rejected by an Empress energy, because it's their choice to make. Whether they want to be with an Empress energy, and they're not stuck in their head about it. They're not stressed, and maybe because they are choosing to no longer be single with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And this is a decision that will be made in the immediate future. That's how I'm reading the Three of Wands in reverse. It's not far off. Because usually Three of Wands upright is ships coming in. You have to wait a little bit, but within reverse I'm reading it's like actually now. So that's one energy. But then I'm also reading it, an external energy may feel like they don't want to be rejected by an Empress energy, or they may feel that way, but ultimately they may know that it's the Empress's decision, because of whatever external energy that applied or is applying, and this is why they feel regret about it. They still may feel codependent though upon this Empress's energy, and may still feel codependent upon this Empress's choice. And that may also keep them in the Five of Cups energy, the fact that they are still codependent. Maybe they don't really want to be. They don't want to be stuck in their head. They don't want to have to overthink regarding the Empress energy. They don't want to deal with anxiety, sleepless nights. And and they don't want to have to constantly think about a future with or without the Empress energy. But I'm not sure. It just may be something that they can't really control, or that they are wanting to learn how to control. If that's the case, I feel like Spirit is saying, in order to release circumstances that are unpleasant, and so that way you or an external energy doesn't have to constantly be in their head with the Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords. One, you have to make the conscious decision to release and let go one of the Five of Cups of any lower vibrational energy, and also release the need to control the situation. And also come to peace and come to terms with whatever energy is prevalent. Let it flow with the water. If that resonates for you guys or for another energy. Okay, I'm just gonna get a drink. Okay, let's get some messages. Let's get some messages. Although I don't really know what I want to. Let's get some divine masculine messages. Simply because I didn't see the Emperor. But perhaps an Emperor energy is in the energy. Maybe they're floating around somewhere. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna pull out like one, I think, and then look at the back of my deck. The bar has been raised, time to reevaluate. So, there's no masculine Emperor energy out, but I would say most likely with the Empress energy upright, their counterpart is usually not too far. Again, it doesn't have to, when I say counterpart, it doesn't, take whatever resonates. Essentially, it's just another energy, and it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be platonic as well. It's just another energy that matches. It's two energies that match each other's vibration frequency. They're able to come together in partnership and union in order to achieve a common goal. That's just essentially the overall gist of any type of union. And now that goal is assigned by the divine. Brought in, the two energies are brought together by the divine, because in order to even be an Empress energy or Emperor energy, those energies had to overcome trials, had to overcome tests, had to go through trial by fire, had to go through the dark night of the soul, had to pay back karma. It's a whole process. So I just say all that to say when one energy, whether it's the feminine or the masculine, rises to the occasion, or in other words ascends or elevates, then whoever their match is usually quick to follow. That's just usually the way it works. Whoever the masculine energy is, they may feel, whether they know this Empress energy in the 3D or not, they're always aware of each other energetically. So the masculine energy is maybe aware that the Empress is I don't know processing certain situations, maybe closing out cycles with the two nines, and will soon be making a choice. So the masculine is saying that any energies in the masculine's immediate circle or field, they're viewing, how can I say this? The bar has been raised, meaning like they themselves are now being called to ascend. They themselves are now being called to close out cycles and elevate, because they are being pulled by the Empress's frequency, or vice versa. It could be the masculine who has raised the bar, and the Empress is now following suit the Empress is now closing out cycles and feeling the need to elevate and evolve. And so they're both doing maybe some self-reflection and trying to learn whatever lessons that are still open in order to fulfill their mission and carry on, essentially, to come into union. I know that was like a long explanation, but I was trying to figure out a way to best describe the energy. Anyway, so that's what that means. Oh, okay. This is specific. Stop with the divination. I'm not going anywhere. LOL. Okay, I don't even know what I was thinking when I wrote these cards. Okay, these messages just came to me. So for some of you guys may be divining, or maybe getting a lot of tarot readings, or maybe you see a personal tarot reader, or maybe you just do your own readings. It doesn't have to necessarily be tarot. Maybe you speak to a particular practitioner, however it resonates for you guys. You can go in relation to an Empress energy, maybe to try to divine this Empress's future, to see, you know, if they made the choice on one, whether to come into union or not, and if so, with whom. Maybe to heal this Five of Cups energy, to heal any Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords energy, and maybe to avoid any type of rejection with the Four Cups in reverse. But I feel like Spirit is saying if that's the case, then there's no need to constantly worry, to constantly divine for it, because one, everything will happen according to divine timing and divine will, and basically if it's meant for you, then it will be for you. You know, it's not going anywhere. So okay, so let's grab a couple of traditional, and then I think I'll close out with like an oracle. Okay, so that's the half. One half. And I'll just probably pull like one from each step. Let's just okay, so yeah, I'll just pull like one here. And then like one here. Just look at the back of the deck. What does it say? Travels too much. Okay, so Three of Wands can also be seen as like travel as well. Like travel overseas, or travel by ship or boat or something. So for some of you guys, you may feel like I can read it two ways. Again, it could be an external energy that feels like an Empress energy travels too much, and this is why they may feel like there may be no future, and they're afraid of being rejected. They don't want to be stuck in their head, or worry and be stuck in worry and anxiety and sleepless nights. If an Empress energy travels, if they decide to be in some type of union with them, with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, they may feel a lot of sadness for whatever reason, if they feel like an Empress energy travels a lot. Or it could also be read that an energy may feel that they themselves, they travel too much, and this will determine an Empress's choice and decision on who to be in union with. But I feel like Spirit is saying, if that's the case, it just again, it always comes down to intuition. It comes down to priorities, what's most important to energies, and also compromise. I feel like it's important to always just to maintain a sense of individuality, even in relationships and contracts and unions. counterparts or not. So I just feel like that should always be like the goal, and then work around it, and prioritize ourselves first and foremost, our relationship with the divine, and then the rest will fall into place. Okay, that's just my 2 cents. Pressure, okay. So some of you guys may feel pressure, and energy may feel pressure to make a decision about an Empress energy. They may feel like they are running out of time, or they have no it's a decision that needs to be made more in the immediate future with the Three of Wands in reverse. They may feel pressure to hurry up and make a decision, so that way they don't have to be stuck in their heads anymore. They don't have to be anxious and be stuck in anxiety. They may also feel pressure to make a choice or be in union with an Empress energy, because they may feel like this Empress energy may make a choice of themselves to no longer be single, to be in union themselves. So they may feel pressure to hurry up and also be a part of it, however it resonates. They may also energy may feel pressure because they don't want to be rejected. Let me see, what is this? Hacked. Okay, this is this is random. Hacked emails and accounts. Okay. So this is pretty specific and random. I have no idea. So it could be an Empress energy who, oh my gosh, I don't even want to say this, but it's coming out, so I feel like it's. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Oh my god, I don't even know what I want to say. Oh, this is wild. Okay, and Empress energies, emails and accounts. I'm getting bank accounts, maybe social media, maybe online. Bank accounts. It doesn't matter. Any account may be hacked for information. Maybe kind of tying into that. Stop with the divination. I feel like multiple energies or specific energy just may be so stressed out and so stuck in their head that they are willing to go hack into an Empress's accounts to gain information, to try to see into their future with the Three of Wands in reverse, to try to see who they want to be in union with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, to see what decision that they might make in order to avoid being rejected. If that's the case, I just feel like experiencing. Well, one, that's that's a lot. Okay, that's a lot. I feel like regardless of whether you are an external energy or not, and regardless of whether it's pertaining to an Empress energy or not, an energy should never feel the need to go that far in order to hack accounts for any reason. I guess unless like you're part of like law enforcement, you're trying to catch a criminal or find somebody in that instance, yeah. But like if it's something trivial and petty as far as like who somebody's dating, who somebody's seeing, then there is a very big need to go and do some shadow work. I feel go heal. Mainly with I'm just looking at the Five of Cups, and energy just may be in so much regret and sadness, so much grief and fears, rejection, so much that they're willing to go through these links. But if that's the case, then I feel like that just then you know that you're nowhere near ready to even be with an Empress type of energy. Okay, when it says the bar has been raised, it's not trying to say like only you have to have a certain amount of materialism, or you have to drive this or live there or make this amount of money. It has nothing to do with the 3D, and it has everything to do with energy, has everything to do with frequency, elevation and ascension. Energy has to be ready and match an Empress, whether you are trying to be with an Empress energy or an Emperor energy. Actually, in again, it could be a queen. Kings and queens are also are high level, high vibrational beings as well. I know a lot of times energies get stuck on whether what they are Empress or Emperor, but kings and queens, the Emperor and the Empress, that's what they are. They're one and the same. So you have to be a king and queen first in order to even be an Emperor or Empress. So I'm just saying that to say like I'm saying that to say kings and queens shouldn't be discounted too. Kings and queens can make moves and and be be about that life too. Okay, but back to my point. When you say raise the bar, you have to be mentally, emotionally, and spiritually at a certain level in order to even get into these frequencies and then maintain them and operate in them. And then being in low vibrational energy, or being so wounded and hurt, or being so confused, or being so fearful, or whatever the reason may be, to go to these lengths, that shows that one or more of those areas need to be worked on. That energy is not ready to be in the same caliber as a king or queen, as an emperor or empress. This is page like behavior. Okay. So forever that resonates for. And you know, I don't want to come off as speaking very judgmental, but just based off of the energy, I feel an energy is maybe just doing this based off of the spread so far, because one, they may feel pressure to, I'm not sure, they may feel pressure to again, they may feel like this is necessary because they want to achieve something, or they want a choice to be made so badly in relation to an empress or emperor energy. But that's not the way to go, I feel Spirit is saying. Yeah. So if that resonates, I would just say maybe rethink, take a step back and start to heal. Even with all this, all the pressure that is felt, and you know, going to the lengths of creating accounts and fake profiles, and even just like you know, I could even read this like less like literally and more like energetically, like asking around, you know, have you seen them, or you know, whatever, planting spies, monitoring spirits I'm getting, or even just like dreams. When I saw the Seven of Cups earlier, you know, trying to astral travel and astral project. I mean, energies will energies go through great lengths in order to, you know, either try to stop something or try to accomplish something. But with all that being said and done, it's still divine will at play. It's still divine timing at play. So, you know, it's just a waste of time and energy, I feel. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop ranting, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull an oracle to wrap this up. Okay, I'll probably pull a fairy. I'll just pull a fairy one. Okay, so let's just wrap this up. Also, I'm getting I don't even really want to keep going on this, but I feel like I kind of have to. Energy may be looking into an Empress Energy's accounts. When I mentioned 3D jail, or yeah, maybe they feel like they are trying to avoid it. I do feel like this can also pertain to like something like legally, just because when I mentioned there's no reason to look in hack Energy's accounts. An external energy may feel pressure to do this because they're trying to avoid 3D jail or spiritual jail. But I feel the need to say then that's not gonna pan out well in the future with the 3 of Wands in reverse, and it's most likely already being accounted for. Just FYI. Just FYI. Okay. Okay. Let's pull one last card. Nightlight, 48, 10, 11, 12. Breaks down to a 12, which breaks down to a 3. 3 can signify your spirit team being around, assisting. Let's see. Dreams. Some of you guys have been seeing a particular energy. It could be an Empress energy or Emperor energy in your dreams. Could be in relation to you know, a specific choice that has been made, or that will be made, or that energy would like to be made. Okay, something. It says you may be someone who has precognitive dreams or premonitions. You know the phone will ring before it rings, and you know who will be calling. You are a person who delves not only deeper into the mysteries of life, but deeper into your own being. You may be very advanced in your pursuit of knowledge, or you may just be starting to follow the quest for insight. It says, have faith and always ask that your helping elemental friends will be with you to guide you and protect you. If you have vivid dreams, you may want to keep a dream journal. Keep a notebook by your bed, and before you go to sleep at night, remind yourself that you wish to wake up and report your dreams. You can train yourself to do this and go easily back to sleep. Okay, so for some of you guys, this is specific and kind of random. But if you've been having vivid dreams, it doesn't have to be, in relation to an emperor or empress energy. It just, just in general. For some of you guys, your spirit team actually speaks to you through your dreams. So spirit is saying, if you would like, you can keep a journal, and whatever you remember, the smallest details. You could say, oh, they were wearing a red shirt. Oh, they were eating with a spoon in their left hand, or whatever the case may be. Just write it all down, and then if you have time or if you're interested, you can look up the dream symbolism, and then see what messages come to you that way. For some of you guys, you may also be connecting with a counterpart or soulmate in your dream state as well. You guys may be astral traveling or astral projecting into each other's energy and visiting that way. Because everything happens in the 5D before it comes down into the 3D anyway. I think I mentioned that earlier, how counterparts will sometimes interact in the 5D before they come to the 3D. Okay, so I think that is it. And Shaman came out again on the back of the deck. Probably won't read this because I think I did it in my last one. This breaks down to a 5, so some of you guys may be seeing 5, 5, 5, 3, 3, 3, and 9, 9, 9. 5 symbolizes change. I think I already said this. 3 is like your spirit team assisting you, helping you, and being around you. And 9 is nearing the end of a cycle. So some of you guys have been teaching or learning. One, you could be in school. You could be getting higher education. Or I can also read this as some of you guys maybe learning to heal your heart chakra. Maybe Spirit is saying it's time to learn to release pressure, any pressure that is felt for whatever energy or whoever it applies to. Release the 5 of Cups. Maybe you're already in the process with the 8 of Swords in reverse and the 9 of Swords in reverse. You're releasing any control over one's future that you had. Maybe an energy is learning to realize that they have no control over the choices that an energy makes, or multiple energies make. So I think I'll leave it there. Anyways, I hope this was helpful, if not interesting, and I hope you guys have a good and happy day or night whenever you see this.